I told you in one of my videos that everything God made is just very beautiful, perfectly beautiful. Welcome to my channel, Christine, the principal farmer, the real life coach, a path to your smiling destination. When you have a beautiful apple like this one, it takes long to really get a fruit like this, especially if you have done everything in the normal way, like the way we are doing it. I showed you, those who have been following my videos here, who are on my YouTube page, how we raise these apples from a seed like this one here. How we do it, I showed you. The video is available, and from there you'll be able to have a seedling coming out like this. You can see the seed coat, it's just right here. So it's a proof it's a real apple going to come out of this seedling. When it grows to this level, yes, we are moving on. This is a seedling really coming up to be a tree. And right here on my left, I have my beautiful apple tree. It's right here. I'm just glad to have it. Actually, you'll excuse me today. My looks are not for a garden. I had some people I was attending to. Then I said, no, I think I should make for my viewers a video. If you're meeting me for the first time, subscribe and we farm together. It's only here where you're going to have the cheapest, the easiest, the quickest and best methods of farming, which you're going to use, farm and have food on the table. So for today's video, what do we have to show you? We are going to show you what you're going to do to your apple when it has made a year old. It can be a year and 1 month. The one I have right here, it's around 10 months old, but it's growing big, it's growing long, tall, and if it's not trimmed, it can become a shrub. It looks like a shrub, so we don't want it to look like a shrub. What are we going to do today? After our apple tree has made a year, this is what we are going to do. We shall get a string like this one here to make sure these branches, they allow other branches to move on very well. We have to allow sunshine to penetrate through the fruit very well. So what are we going to do? We shall use a string, as I've shown you. This is a string of around 1 meter in the length. We are going to tie it on the branch, like here. Our apple is 10 months old, but this is done usually when apples have made a year old. They'll have longer branches. They would have grown a little long and tall. So this is what we are going to do. If the soils are not hard, like here it's a bit hard, but if the soils are not hard, you can use sticks and just plant a stick, tie a string and make it stay in the soils. But if the soils are hard, you're going to get a brick or a stone like this one. Wrap it on this string like this to create some gravity force. It will enable our apple branch to stay bent like this. Why do we have to bend these branches? We bend them to allow them get more sunshine here on the stem, to allow them get some sunshine, to allow them get fresh air, to allow them bring more branches. So we shall do this when our apple tree has made a year old. We shall always do this. Let me add another stone such that the force of the gravity can put the branch where we want it to be. So all these things, why are we doing them? We want our apples, when they are grown, to give us a lot of fruits, to get enough sunshine, to get light. All these things we are managing to do them. I showed you how we raised them from the seed to become a seedling. Now it is a tree. How have we managed to do all these things? We are managing to do all these things because I have a book here. This is the most read book in the world. It is said that at least 80% of the entire population, they have this book in their homes. It's a beautiful book to me. And we have managed to do all that I've showed you because we read it every day. Let me read for you from the book of James. The book of James, chapter 1, verse 5. But if you lack wisdom, you should pray to God. You'll get it. Who will give it to you? Because God gives generously and graciously to all. So all these things we have managed to do because we ask for God's guidance, we ask for God's wisdom, we ask for God's strength every day, and we are like, what are we going to do? How are these apples going to grow? And I'm telling you today that they shall have these fruits coming out. This one I got from a store, but I have faith I'll get this Anna apple coming out from my trees. I have also a Gala apple somewhere, but this is Anna, and I have more of Anna because I found out Anna type of apple can stay in hard to farm areas. Like for us in northern Uganda, it's a semi-arid area. The weather is a bit complicated. The sunshine can come anytime. Even in the middle of the season, you can get some 3 weeks very dry. So being in the semi-arid areas, I found the Anna type of apple being very resistant to this kind of weather. So I grow more of this. And we are going to sing to our God. We are going to for giving us all the wisdom, all the knowledge to do whatever we are managing to do to make our apples grow. So for today, I've come to show you how you're going to make your apples when they have made a year old, why you need to bend the branches such that they can get more light, they can give you more fruits if they are grown, and more so when it is time for harvesting, they will be easier for you to pick these fruits such that they don't get damaged. You don't need a stick to hit them to fall off from a tree. You'll just come and harvest or pluck them off. I'm going to take you to another tree and you see how it is. This is a 10 months old. This one here is a 10 months old tree, as you can see. But I'm taking you to the one of 1 year old and you have a look at how it is looking like. So we go. This one here is a 1 year and 4 months old tree. So you can see we have already done the bending of the branches, and after doing this, you can see it is bringing more branches everywhere. More branches are coming because fresh air is coming in between. It's not looking like the other one where we were. Yeah, fresh air is going through, sunshine is going through. When we water, I think it can also get enough water. You can see we've done some mulching here. There is mulching and it is all soaked. We have been pouring a lot of water. So it is looking very beautiful. We are hopeful that the time of harvesting these apples, we shall be able to come and just pluck off the fruits. We are hopeful to that. What I'm talking about is faith in the Lord. So farming, you need a lot of faith in the Lord because we are not sure of the future, but we put our hope in the Lord. So we hope one day we are going to harvest some apples here, beautiful apples. This is the Anna type of apple, very beautiful. So this kind of Anna type of apple, it's what we are going to harvest, and we have done already this. These more branches which are coming, we shall also bend them here to allow more branches come out. Then we see how we shall grow them. I've told you from the book of James, chapter 1, that if you lack wisdom, ask for God's wisdom, God's guidance. He will give it to you graciously and generously to all who ask for it. For today's video, this is what we wanted to show you. And here we use sticks to support our branches to bend. You can see stick here. The soils are a bit soft, so sticks are the ones that we used. We use just a stick. You tie a stick on the branch like this. The string is there. Then you fix it in the soil. The other side, we've used some bricks, stones, to make sure the branches bend down. The gravity pull, the gravity force is there to pull them down to be able to give us exactly what we want to get from them. For today's video, that's what I wanted to share with you. Continue farming with Christine. You could be meeting me for the first time. I'm here to give you the cheapest, the easiest, the quickest and best methods anybody can use. Farm and have food on the table, because a hungry person is always an angry one. We want to create very many smiles around the globe, around the world. So the only way we are going to do this, we farm together. We create very many hunger-free communities. We share the knowledge that God has given to us. I'm signing out telling you, subscribe if you haven't. If you're meeting me for the first time, you cannot fail to subscribe to somebody who has the cheapest and it is the best. All things working together for the glorification of God's name. Thank you very much. I'm signing out telling you, stay blessed in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ.